Hello Pisces and Pisces Rising, welcome to my esoteric channel. My name is Kat and this is your November reading. And before I start, I would like to thank all my subscribers and also to everybody who offered any feedback. I appreciate it, so thank you very much. So Pisces, I think you will like your November. The outcome looks very nice. What's interesting is that there is this sense of movement and very swift action at the core of your reading. You have the Knight of Swords, so clearly this says to me that you will want to charge ahead with something or someone, because the larger play, the behind the scenes energy, you have the most beautiful energy, you have the Lovers. So I would say maybe somebody is in love with you or you are in love with somebody. If you're already in a committed relationship, this is just, it's that great sense of being together or working together. So you have this inspiration and motivation coming out of love. And I think this is what's driving you. And because many of you Pisces, you've been through some tough times in several years, actually, last several years, and things are slowly improving. But you still have this energy here of being like stuck in the limbo. You have the Hangman in your subconscious, so this means that there was some sacrifice needed from you. Not much was happening. Maybe your life was not really eventful, but this also means transformation and transition from one stage of life to another, but it's just not physical. It's because it's a very spiritual card, so it's like you're growing spiritually, and a faith is needed to move ahead. And in your thoughts, the way you'll be thinking in the month of November, you have another kind of card of sense of, there's a sense of delay. This Eight of Wands, if this was upright, this is a swift action. It's some good news that it's on its way. It's also arrows of love. Now you still have that energy there, but it's in reverse. And so this could be jealousy. So careful not to get into any conflicts, or this actually might mean marital disputes, but in general, I think, which is what I would how I would read this, there is a sense of delay. And so to me it seems like you really want to change something, you really want to move ahead with something. You have the energy, there is this force behind you, you have the skill, the ambition. It's almost like aggressive energy, but you know that you're being slow down. There are some obstacles around you, so this is also a card of delay. It is card of strength, but because of you appear maybe somewhat unconventional, or you're standing out of the crowd, you're slightly different, or you're perceived as being somebody slightly different. So maybe that's causing some resentment, or maybe you need to just work through some adversity, and that's why the delay. But other than that, I see this need to move ahead and to get somewhere, or to get to somebody, or just to change. You have a clear, this is also creative thinking, so you have a clear vision, or there is something, you know exactly what it is you want, and you're ready to charge ahead. However, there might be some obstacles. What I'm being shown that in your past, this is, by the way, this will be well deserved. As I said, the outcome is very nice, very positive, and it's well deserved because it shows that you worked very hard in the past. That's a card of craft. It means that you're skilled, you are very hardworking, you are knowledgeable, you're very good at what you're doing, but it's also a card of just working hard, and you have to put in the extra effort and extra energy. It's also a great card for anything creative or anything business-like. So, and what I find interesting is that you have it both in the past and in the future. There is this the same or similar energy that is very good for both creative, anything creative, but also very business-like. So yeah, so that's very nice. So, and then as I said, you maybe because of some skill or something you work very hard on, you just in November you want to take it to another level, you're charging ahead, you might be encountering some obstacles. Don't get too, you know, sidetracked, because it's very easy for Pisces, but so just work through it and your future looks very beautiful. There's this energy of Queen of Wands, which this could be a person, but I would say this might be just general energy. If this is a person, this would be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. My pick, especially for a woman, my pick would be Leo for a woman, maybe Sagittarius for a man. This is somebody who is very friendly, who's very caring, who is great with anything creative, but also business. This person is if she's a woman, she's great hostess. If he's a man, he's very caring. And there is also a bit of a mystery around this person. This person is very otherworldly, I would say, but yet very passionate and very, very caring. So, and again, if it's not the person, then this is a creative venture that is also very good for business. So there is money coming in, definitely. There is this prosperity through creativity. And what I find interesting that, so if for those of you that are single, and if you're looking for somebody, so if this is if there is this love as your motivation, there actually might be a person already. Maybe you know this person already. So in that case, this would be a person of a fire sign. If for those of you in committed relationships, again, if there is any chance of triangulation or I don't want to say love affairs, but because you have this possible energy of somebody being jealous, maybe that's why. But again, I would read this more, because this is one. So this is anything creative, it's passionate, and it's almost like projects that you worked hard on and then you will see them grow. So I would say maybe somebody might be jealous of your talents, or there is some development for Pisces in the month of November. And this is just normal that people might be jealous, or there is some obstacles you might encounter. But overall, you're heading towards a very nice future. This is beautiful, creative, and also good for money. The only thing I would like to point out is that in the month of November, Pisces, people might see you as somebody who is maybe not clear in communication. Maybe you should think twice before you say something, because you actually might cause sadness to somebody. And in that case, that would, especially in a relationship, that would explain that disputes or quarrels because of lack of communication. You might actually have too many things on the go. You yourself might be frustrated. You want to get ahead. There's some obstacles. So that actually might, you might come across as too harsh, maybe cruel. So just pay attention to that. And then, but what I see, maybe from your, like in your environment, there might be a trip. You might travel for work. And if this is not a physical trip, there is this sense of movement or moving from turbulent waters to much calmer waters. That's why I always say that I said that there is this sense of charging ahead and just leaving the old things behind, because you also have it in your environment. There's this need to get away from some troubles, and you actually, it seems like you'll be able to achieve that you're heading towards much nicer future, and things are improving. And you also might be a little bit impatient. You have temperance in reverse here in your hopes and fears. So this means that, and I think again, because it is you want to change things, or you want to just charge ahead with something, because it's not that easy. You might actually have to think about it. You might have to work on it a little longer, even though it's been maybe taking a long time. You're losing your patience. So just be careful about that. And maybe that's why you might come across as too harsh, and you might cause sadness to a few people, which in return then causes some quarrels. So just that kind of thing. Nothing major. It just and you also might be there might be connection to Sagittarius. Oh, and so actually that confirms that. So as I said, if you're a woman, there might be a Sagittarius man, and then there's this impatience that might be connected to him as well. So and then the overall outcome is one of the most beautiful cards. You have 10 of Cups, Pisces. So congratulations. This is happiness, joy, contentment, happy family life. This is beautiful. This is high as you can go on a cup scale. So you should feel in love. This is great for romance. And in regards to this, because I'm sensing some creative projects, and as I said, because of this hard work in the past, and then some money coming into you because of your creative projects that you had on the go and you worked hard on. This card actually has something to do with reputation. So there might be some fame or some accolades because of some creative work. Because Cups is good for business. It's love, first of all, but it's also good for business, but more of a creative nature. So yeah, so there you have it, Pisces. I think this is wonderful. I do hope you have a lovely month, and I'll talk to you next month.